Hey, what's up, good people? It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Saturday morning, February 10th, and it's 7:09 in the AM. This next reading, this next reading just gave me reason to think about just my childhood. And I know many of my cousins can relate to. Uh, just want to say familiar traits in stubbornness and in parenting. And for me, this reading made me think of interactions with my mom as I was growing up. Um, you know, if you have parents from the South, I know you've heard the phrase smelling yourself. You reach a certain age where you start to challenge things. Yeah, you do it when you're like 2. And, you start to assert your independence. I'll do it. They refer to that as the terrible twos. But when you hit your teen years, for me anyway, it became this constant challenge. I'm hard-headed and stubborn. I know that about myself. So, I was always arguing conventional thought. I'm going to put it like that. Conventional thought. And so, my mother would say, you're smelling yourself. And then here's the classic quote that to this day kind of rattles my soul. My mother would tell me, you're not running anything but your mouth. And I'm only going to let you go so far with that. And I think about that and just my unbridled. Notice I'm recognizing and I'm acknowledging my unbridled rebellion. And it's funny because as I got older, we had this conversation about, just the constant challenging and how she thought, here's the word, whoopings or whippings would break that. And she acknowledged that she was wrong. She said she realized that's what made me. And that was a turning point in our relationship, in that she saw, the things that her marriage and all that had given each of her kids. And, I'm the big mouth. I've said I'm the person that calls a thing a thing. So I didn't care how many beatings I had to take. If it's wrong, it's wrong, and I'm going to speak on it. Let the chips fall where they may. And at some point, you're going to know that you were in a fight. It's like, I'll take it now. But please believe I'm not going to continue to take it, especially when I know it's rooted in wrong. Does that sound like a faith walk? At some point, you have to call the thing a thing. We tolerate certain things until God holds us accountable for what we tolerate. Let me get into this reading. It's from Daily Reflections, and it's entitled, I Don't Run the Show. It says, when we became alcoholics, crushed by self-imposed crisis, we could not postpone or evade. We had to fearlessly face the proposition that either God is everything or else he is nothing. God either is or he isn't. What was our choice to be? Sit with that as I read on. It says, today my choice is God. He is everything. For this I am truly grateful. When I think I am running the show, I am blocking God from my life. See, when I take the reins, when I run my mouth, when I run my body, see, people don't think about that. See, the biggest lie that the enemy has given us is the word autonomy. Yes, we do have a choice. But see, the enemy has blinded us to the consequences of our choice. He's just telling you to exert power in your choice. The writer says, I pray I can remember I can remember this when I allow myself to get caught up in self. See, that agency, that autonomy is your choice rooted in God. Says the most important thing is that today I am willing to grow along spiritual lines and that God is everything. When I was trying to quit, this is drinking, I would say quit whatever on my own, it never worked. It says with God and AA, I'm just going to say with God, it is working. This seems to be a simple thought for a complicated, this is alcoholic, I'm going to say complicated healing process, complicated person in a complicated world. Let's go back to the statement. Either God is everything or he is nothing. And as I'm talking about this, the song is I Need Just a Little More Jesus is playing in the background. Some of us want to keep just enough Jesus to say we know him. But we don't want to live, move, or have our being in him. We want to walk Christ adjacent. I'm going to keep you next to me in case I need you. But other than that, you just walk beside me and stay quiet. I won't tell people I know you. You know, I got the clout. It's right here. Don't make me use it. That kind of mentality. Make God your all in all, y'all. Amen.